Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. Yare yo yare yase obi benya wona fi yare yamfa yare nsu nya nipa sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. All right, 862-215-2007 is the number if you are in America and you want to have a sachet of the ginger honey chips. And if you find yourself in Ghana, then it's 0277. It is 609 and it is 644. 0277 609 644. Once again this morning, let me welcome all of you to the greatest space of all times, and make sure that I welcome you and let you feel the importance of being alive. There are too many stories that are running up and down, but the first story I want to deal with is the story of being alive. And the fact that you are alive this morning alone means that everything is okay with you. And if you don't
feel that everything is okay with you, then you have to make sure that you check your system right now and see if everything is okay with you. But as far as I'm concerned, when you wake up in the morning and you can remember that you are owing people, you can remember that your sugar level is high, you can remember that everything is working against you or is working for you, it means that you are doing good. I welcome you this morning as you hit your screens to share with me on TikTok, and welcome you as you share my live feed on your Facebook page. Don't come alone. There are some people, it's a long time I met them. This morning, my discussion will not be too nice for you. And thank God I'm here with my driver. And we're going to talk about who must manage a husband. It doesn't sound like a topic for you. Who must manage a husband? Who must be the manager of a husband? Should a husband be in charge of a wife? Is another question. And it's important for us to discuss this because most wives are having challenges of who must manage their husbands. Some husbands are being managed by their parents. Some are being managed by their friends. Some are not managed at all. So the question this morning, as you hit your screens to share and bring your comment for me to read, who must manage a husband? And today the discussion will be very interactive. I'm saying interactive because I want to read more of your statements, your comments coming from Facebook, and let's learn. Thank you, Nanama Richu Wa Ampedu, my love. It's been a long time. I am not too sure that this marriage thing will come to pass very soon. But even if it won't come to pass, I love you, Stabby Abby. So the conversation has begun, and Anama has just written. The best thing you can do to yourself is to share the page. Remember, this road show is proudly brought to you by Ginger Honey Chips. 862-215-2007 is the fixed number in the United States of America to do your order. And in Ghana is 0277609644. The business of the day. Let me welcome Madam. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Okay. How is life treating you?
Very well.
Okay, life is treating you very well.
Yes.
We thank God. We thank God. Life is treating you very well. Life is treating you very well. 2024. You are almost about to enter the fourth month. Is that right?
Yes.
How will you say life has been with you from the beginning of the year,
It's been
from
good.
January? Well, life has been good to you. Wow, that's good. That's good. I mean, looking at so let me share with you Sunday. So Sunday, I went to New Wine MOG performance at the Oil Dome in Fie, and Elder Kwesi Mreku, one of our old general, came to minister. So when we closed, I was standing around, so I shook. I greeted him, not shook his hand. Then he stretched his hand for me to shake. So I did that. Then he held me so close and said, "Oh, me tell son, I'm just an one benny. Oh, I mean, shit, why? Hey, na your bofi, umani patia brabwa sedodo. Yeah, memu ebe yomuntie wo. That is Elder. Wherever he listens to me, I have no idea. I don't know whether he follows me on Facebook, So it gives a lot of encouragement. Yesterday, I went to one of the richest men in this country, his office, because he saw my flyer being honored with a doctorate degree. And he said, "Oh, congratulations. Oh, congratulations. Let me also fill the paper." So I went to his office yesterday with my honorary doctorate degree. As a matter of fact, my degrees are two. I was honored by two different, you don't understand it. People have one honored doctorate degree, but I am running two of the certificates, two of them. So I sent it to him. We were discussing. And I also added the Councillor Luttrell Foundation's award that I took from the US from Joe Biden to it. He sat down and this is what he told me. He said, "Hear me, young man." I said, "Yes, sir. You might not have all the monies that we have, but the name you have, are you aware is bigger than what he just gave you? Whoever gave you this award has really elevated himself because you are long overdue for such an honor. It's like nobody is being truthful to see what you're doing to tell you. I'm even guilty myself because there are things you have said that in my small corner, it spoke to me with a still voice and it has kept me going. There are mistakes that I merely made. Some I finished making, but because of you, I never repeated. Congratulations, Reverend Dr. Counselor Luttrell. I said, "Thank you, sir. I'm honored that a rich man like you listens to me." He said, "It's not only me. We all in a certain group listens to me. And your topic comes to hit on our conversation page. And it's funny, we don't know who will call you and tell you, my friend Abaha. Then the man in the bow, hey, he's on your body." That's what and I was laughing. I'm saying this to make myself happy. I'm tickling myself and laughing. But I'm saying, love me now. Don't love me when I am no more. Show appreciation to my wife now. Show appreciation to my family members. When you meet anybody who says I'm connected to Councillor Luttrell, what do you do for them? Do you honor them? Or you insult me to them? Do you tell people how bad you don't know I am and how good you think I should be? This morning, I'm here again with another topic. And I was sharing this with my driver. And that is what I experienced yesterday. I said something Friday on TV, and I didn't even know my wife was watching. I was telling everybody on TV by the discussion we're having about in-laws, and I said that if my wife is pretending to be my wife, and she's pretending to be the way she is, and I use her for example, then I encourage her to continue pretending. Did you understand it? Because she will always be the best example of wives. And for those of you who don't believe and are angry, I use my wife and not you, that's okay. You can join the marriage trade. But in my small time with my wife, there have been a lot of wives who have come, but we're not able to stay. And the reason why they are not able to stay is because they don't know how to understudy her. So somebody asks, if you want to marry a woman, should a woman go to live with your mother to understudy the way? And that's my first question before I come to our discussion, who manages her husband. Do you believe in a school of thought that if I want to marry a woman, my mother must live with the woman to train the woman before I marry to them? Madam, why? Explain to us why you think that a woman should not go to the, what do you call it, to the mother before the man comes to marry.
Thank you very much, and good morning to you, cherished viewers.
Thank you. Thank you for your English.
I think that the family system is there to train both male and female.
Okay.
The Bible says that train a child in the way he should go.
Okay.
He should go.
Okay.
So that is what the family is also there for. Before the Bible, echoed the relevance of training the child.
Okay.
So whoever you are, before you get to adulthood, your family should have done that homework.
Okay.
Train you in how to be a mother, how to be a wife,
Okay.
by the models that are present in your family,
Okay.
whether extended or nuclear.
Okay.
So under no circumstance should you marry and then there will be a demand that you should go to your mother-in-law. You can never be your mother-in-law. You are unique in your own way.
Okay.
And that's how you're supposed to be when you marry. Your husband must love you according to the way you are, your uniqueness.
Okay.
Yes. So the family does their homework and teach you how to be a wife, how to be a mother. And you also learn by the examples you see at home, the models. These days, society is doing so much. Apart from what you learn at home and from your family, there are seminars. The church is also there. Religion is also there to top up. So by the time your clock is, set for marriage, you are ready. You are ready.
So for you, you think that going to live with your mother, your husband's mother, doesn't add anything to your life?
No. If you go and stay with your mother-in-law, or you marry and then she will suffocate you.
Okay.
Seriously speaking, you are going to invade her privacy.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm listening. Sorry.
You go and stay with your mother-in-law, she will suffocate you. She will disturb you.
If you are free, join us live on Facebook for this simple question,
Way of
please.
life.
Thank you. I've sent you the link. So the idea that you should live with my mother, for example, if I'm marrying you, so that my mother will give you the training so you can manage me, you don't believe that it is something that we have to continue. It doesn't help you the one.
We shouldn't even start at all. You continue, we shouldn't at all. It's not something we should start. It's not something we should entertain.
Okay.
I don't believe it.
Okay. David, there's noise behind you, but what do you want to tell us? Let me hear you so that I can. There's so much noise. Good morning, how are you? Where are you connecting us from?
The discussion that I wanted to.
I'm listening to you. Are you to the main question or the first one?
To stay with the
So
for me,
yes.
I don't agree.
Why?
Because at the end of it, it's you and the man who is going to stay. What if? So meaning, is your mother deciding for you if you're about to marry? Is your mother going to decide for you the kind of woman you should marry?
No, the issue is that the type of food you eat and the things you do, your mother knows. She gave birth to you. So immediately, the woman goes to study goes to live with your mother. So she will learn how to cook food for you, learn how to cook things and do things for you as a husband.
So are you telling me that the woman that you met don't know how to cook? Is your mother, is that like your mother is going to train her?
Yes.
She has been trained already. So what I think what she needs is maybe your mother will advise her, oh, this is how my son is. At least he will direct you maybe the kind of food, how he is. Sometimes, mostly, the men get closer to their mothers very well than their fathers. So the woman can just go there to take an advice from the man mother, but not to go and cook for the mother, because it's not the mother that she's going to stay with.
But at the end of the day, the same thing is what you are saying. It should still go to the mother.
That's what you are saying. For me, I don't agree.
So you are saying you should go to the mother for advice. It should go to the husband's mother for advice.
Yeah, for advice, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but for going to cook for the mother and all that,
so if it goes to the advice, the mother decides to teach her how to cook. Is it not good?
The cook, no, they just cook no if and then I'm impossibility. Yeah, and then I'm impossibility.
The cook need their own personality cook.
Oh, advice to say, oh, never know what to say, never know, oh, the name of
and then the mommy ninja.
But so, advice you I am a call as a meme or Bama, at least no again. Yes, said a yen shed and was a mamma, a yen shed. What I say, a yen shed.
Yet you uncle would
so now worry about open, the woman or ban. It's a yet open decide the amount this year. You will decide my own a winning one open, and you do be kind of see.
That's it. You're drunk with him, so you're point, and that's it. Over what habit my mute you now it's a do now. Oh, yeah, now I'm on Saturday. That's a bar. So that was David. David actually said, or not the that's Matthias here, Meku, annual day. Now she did and Nama Yenya. That's all. That's all. So that was the point of view. And sorry, you are saying something before I brought this young man in. So this young man is saying that yes, go to my mother, let's talk. But there should be a limitation on what my mother is going to tell you. So she called on 2 for. Okay, to the own call crown.
No, I'm not going to that place. I mean, the two families are becoming one. So whatever you are bringing and what I'm bringing will come together and will build a home.
Okay.
You made a point that the two of us are going to stay together and mom will not be there.
Okay.
The Bible says that for this reason, a man will leave the mother and the father.
Okay.
A man. I don't know why they didn't say a woman. They knew that the woman's family would never be a problem to the marriage. When your sisters-in-law come around, they want to come and show you, compete with you, direct you. When your mother comes, the same thing she comes to do, compete with you, teach you.
That's your mother-in-law.
Yes. Sometimes it's so, uncomfortable and annoying to see them doing those things.
So if you are married to a man and the husband, your sisters-in-law come and they are telling you this couch should be here, it's better we do this. It's annoying. It doesn't sound like support.
No,
it's not support.
You don't live in a house with me and my husband. You will just visit him. Hold your nose. Sit and endure whatever we have to offer you. When you go home, you also go and arrange yours at home.
No, but they have lived with their brother before the brother got married to, so they know Nechua there, the love thing. And you think
I also dated my husband before we got married, and I know I have learned some of Nichwadi. In fact, as a matter of fact, you're supposed to know all these things before the two of you say, yes, we can live together as husband and wife. So at what point will your sisters come and tell me that this is your Chiwadi? At what point? It's not necessary. It's not really necessary at all.
Okay, so for you, it is a no-no.
It's a no-no.
So, but you see what you brought another thing that is part of my this week conversation today and tomorrow. That sisters-in-law give help to marry their brother-in-law or to marry their brother? Do they give help at all? Well, in this your language that people get annoyed when their sisters-in-law are making decisions on behalf of their brother. So they are very nice with their sisters, and not nice, but the sisters-in-law have rights, to come to their house and come and say what they want to say. Some are even living with their sisters-in-law in the absence of their husbands who are in abroad. So you are saying that they don't bring support, they bring order. And you follow their statement because they are ordering you around.
They bring other instructions, unnecessary instructions.
You call them unnecessary?
Yes, I don't really need those instructions.
Your marriage will not stand though.
Who says it will not stand?
When you see the support of your sisters-in-law as unnecessary.
Financial support, even financial support, when they give you financial support, they'll keep referring to it until you can't take it anymore. You voice it out to them that, look, yeah, I know you supported me ABCD, but you don't have to be saying it all the time. You don't need any. That is why you have to be, ready in all aspects. Financially, you have to be ready before you go and say I do.
So if you're married to me and I'm not good in bed, between my sister and your sister, who will you tell?
None. Yes.
I'm not good in bed. My performance is not good. Between my sister and your sister, you won't tell anybody.
None.
So you don't want your sister to know that my penis is not working.
What can she do to help me?
Oh, she has some concussion.
If I have an elder sister, yes, I may go to her. But not younger sisters who are also married, and they also need advice from me. If it's an elder sister, I may go in like a case study.
But you mention your husband's name.
No.
I'm not going to hear you and say you when I met my man, you won't do that.
No, I'll ask my elder sister. I worry I will say, "Opa, na say, Ukoshia, and now woman, I say, I didn't know what to me. Wow, and now what can you do? How do you go about it?"
Jana Wale, Kotia Woody at now.
Okay.
That's an advice.
Who to be for saying me, Jamaican?
I will.
Say, I am American.
Who got in here, you
I am American.
Oh, I would, yeah. Ukunu no woman said got in here, my bono or boy, who Jana comedy. Mammy, you want a better one. Obia, did you go Obia as soon as you know? What does here? Oh my God. So, ladies and gentlemen, I expect you to come direct. It's not coming. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can we clap for the latest in town? I don't know if you know. I saw her yesterday and it was nice. I mean, for the first time, I admire what I saw. Put your hands together for Dr. Charlotte. Hey, I mean, today, I mean, I saw yesterday in Ghana Man's dress. You know that? Hey, hello.
can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything. Oh, sorry. What network are you not using? Charlotte. You know what you can do? You can just go off and come again. Let's see if the network will pick. Now that we understand that there's a network crisis going on. So that's Dr. Charlotte Oduro, one of the strong women, the real women in me. And yesterday I saw her. She's really doing well this Ghana month, wearing a lot of Ghanaian clothing. And yesterday the style I saw, it was togas, the old time togas. And the way they've designed it, you can wear it without light. So actually, the way I saw her means that if you are walking and Akufo-Addo takes his light, you can go to work with no problem. Dr. Charlotte Oduro, I invited her to come and share opinion on this topic. Doc, can you hear me now? Can you hear us now? I can see you. I don't know if you can see me. I can see you, but your network is very, very cool. I mean, we are even clapping for you. Oh, network. I have to let you buy some of these things I use. Whose phone is that? So Dr. Oduro, Dr. Charlotte, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Oduro is supposed to give us some good opinions, but it's not working because of her network. But anytime she gets network, she'll be there. So what we are discussing, the first thing is that who must manage a husband? Who must manage a husband? And our first question on the blog, I was asking my driver this morning is, will you be happy when you are married, for example, to me, and you have to go and understudy my mother so you can manage me as a wife? Is it a good model for you if that is added officially to the marriage package, if you can hear me? Oh no, network, she's not getting it. Now, will you go and try will you try TikTok and see too and see? No, it's a network. It's not her, it's a network. It's a network. Because I can see her face. Everything is going. So Doc, try again. Let me take you off and bring you back. So friends and loved ones, very intelligent, strong woman. I wanted to take her opinion. So, all right. So with the preamble, with where you are not ready for your sisters-in-law to come and support you to marry your husband. They will tell you your marriage will take a long time to become a good marriage. So you come and marry a man whose sisters can walk to her fridge and pick his milk and drink it and bring it back. You come and meet a husband that the siblings can walk to his bedroom and do whatever they want to do. Then in the same house he built, where nobody lives with him but the sisters come, is where he has married you to. Are you going to restrict the siblings of your husband not to continue in the freedom of their brother's house? Is that what you're saying here, madam?
I'm not the one to stop them. Because regardless of the fact that they may be married or not, they know what is good, they know what is right and what is wrong, but they still continue to create a lot of discomfort for you in your marriage.
Do they see it as discomfort or support?
If you come for our milk, is it support?
Yeah, so before they don't buy milk, they don't buy milk. Their brother will buy and they will come and take some because they don't drink plenty milk. They flatulate when they drink milk. So yeah, too, I don't know what you can crabby.
And even I may stop you. So
And what if your husband cannot do?
I'll never confront them. Then I'll complain to my husband.
They will say you are nagging.
If I complain to my husband.
Yes, because no man loves a nagging wife.
All these things, I should see signs of them before we marry. And me personally, if I see these kind of things, I move away.
You not marry me because my sisters?
Yes. You
Why?
can't create barriers and boundaries for our marriage. I will leave you.
But you know I was with my sisters before you came.
I'm not saying stop being with them. Create barriers and boundaries.
Oh.
Yes. For this reason.
A man will leave the father and mother.
Yes.
And become one with the wife.
Yes.
So
be able to create boundaries.
So you will not condone to my sisters continuing the way we are.
No, not condone.
You will not be a happy woman when my sisters are going up and down in the house. They are supporting you.
Supporting me with what?
What if they come
milk?
Before you came? There were those who come to wash my things.
I will wash.
They come to dust the house.
I will dust the house.
I mean, they really come and cook for me.
I am going to do the cooking now.
So are you going to stop us?
I'm not stopping you.
We are the only brother. This is our only brother.
Then don't marry us. Stay with your sisters.
No, I want to marry you, but why wouldn't you want to give them chance to also enjoy their brother's wife?
Why are they not enjoying their husbands? Are they not married?
The men are not coming.
So they are single. And they're saying,
so you don't want to marry. Okay, so you have a problem with marrying a man whose sisters are still single?
You are dead.
No, but there are some that they are married, but their husbands are not okay. So they still rely on their brother.
Fine. I'm not saying.
So they've not disconnected, and they were taught to live together.
Family. Yes, I'm not saying disconnect with, but you should be able to create some barriers and some boundaries when you get married.
So you're saying that I should create a boundary.
Yes.
How many years will you give me to create a boundary?
1 year.
Oh, you give me 1 year to create a boundary?
Yes.
And if 1 year I don't create a boundary?
In fact, you should convince me of the boundary before we even marry.
So, for example, my siblings, actually, they do their breakfast in my kitchen and carry it to their place for their children. Because in the morning, they come to my place and do breakfast so that we all get something to drink and their children too, that their husbands are not correct. The men who impregnated them are not correct. So actually, it's a corporate breakfast.
Then why don't you supply them with the breakfast items, the provisions? So supply them. They stop coming to my kitchen.
It's not cost why
because it's mine. The kitchen is my kitchen, not our kitchen.
So your presence should change the ownership of the kitchen.
Yes.
With no recognition of those who have maintained the kitchen before you came.
I respect their position in your life. I'm not saying you should disconnect with them, but create boundaries and barriers.
So the way they are right now, you feel, you are feeling that the way they are, you should be able to have them do what is right by you pushing me to connect to them by force. So, ladies and gentlemen, the discussion is a very broad and a big one. And most of us, these are nothing to us. But the way my driver is explaining to us, these are, I don't know if you've lived in a typical compound family house before. Maybe you know, people have not lived in those houses before. Where your sister will walk to your room and pick your soap to go and bath and bring it back.
Yes.
And that is how we lived. It was a life lived well. I see the Alaji and the family from the north want to greet me, but I was scared because of the smoke they are wearing. And they just waved me. And this is serious way from the shrine of the Gundungurunguda Adiagat. Hello, Avino. You have to receive the pleasantry before they take your doctorate from you. I have changed the topic in their car. I am the next discussion. The one sitting in front is giving a rundown of my life. And he's telling that he just took doctorate this year. Oh, congratulations. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, they are so happy. Eh? When you meet people who are happy because of you, you should keep your hands up and keep waving. I'm the president of the Republic of Ghana. Change the president and put Councillor Lutro there. If you like, try, you will see what will happen. I love you. Okay, this is somebody's writing to me and say, I love you. I love you too. Thank you very much for loving me. All of you who love me, remember that the 19th of May, I'm doing the foundation's first feeding of the children. Okay, Palutu, it's been a while. And who is calling me Palutu? You call me Palutu. You are calling me Palutu. Me, I am not called Palutu. It's my father that is called Palutu. Me, I'm not Palutu, please. Leave me alone. When you see that, you call them Palutu. Who is Eugene IT?
Eugene,
who does he know me?
He knows you.
Please, I don't know you. Please. Dixon says, great discussion. You are blessed, counselor. I received the blessing. Listen. So our conversation continue. I said today I'll be very interactive. So whatever you write, I'll read. That's why I want to read this one. Calling me Palutu. You are doing great, and the family. You are doing great at the family. You are doing great at the family. I don't understand. Me anything right here, I'll read. Share. All right. So I like your angle because our topic is who must manage a husband. You see, when I'm giving topics, usually I bring it up because most of my topics are very serious spiritual topics. They are topics that are supposed to turn your life around. There are issues that are pertaining to life in marital situations. I'm saying it all. Most of you who grew up in isolated homes, this will never be a problem to you. Let me share with you a young lady whose family must eat breakfast on the table every morning. It's not about whether you are late. Before you all leave the house, breakfast is ready. And you are supposed to sit on the dining table as a family, pray in the morning, and eat before you leave. Then she got married. This is what she has gotten used to. She wake up early in the morning. Before the husband will say, Jack, she has already prepared breakfast and called the man to come and eat. The man too is the type of man that must do jinsu, rice, beans, and gari around 10 o'clock and fix himself. So right after the marriage, it has become a challenge. And I'm sorry here, and I'll buy sorry how much now my boy breakfast amount. Who sorry I'll see tea in the only no, and you buy then my buy that, my and you go for took early morning. This was the fight. And everybody the man will talk to, hey, who do you want you? So Baba sorry and but to breakfast a man. Now so then I won't chile idea. What's it mean to me in this 7 o'clock? Now the money from man was hey, the woman to say she will never bag it and give it to the man. Because a good wife is a wife that provides breakfast early in the morning for the husband. Ja.
Thank you.
No. Is a good wife? And that is where you made a statement that every home, you train the child the way he should grow. So when he grows, he will not depart. So here is the case where this child has been trained by the mother to know how to manage a future husband with early morning breakfast.
You know, I will not cut you. One of my staff that I work with said when he was young and was going to school, every day they give him money to school. And the money is breakfast and lunch.
Okay.
And he likes, because it's breakfast and lunch, he decides what he wants to buy in the morning. Okay. So in the morning, he can go and eat wachi.
Okay.
Or go for kobe.
Okay. So
hardly, because of boys, hardly did he ever go and buy cocoa and bread or those kind of,
So it's your kegari.
So in the morning, because of boys, they will go eat wache. And it was ready around that time. Our African setting, wache is ready in the morning. Gobe is ready in the morning. So he's not used to. When he sees me taking tea and bread in the office, he said, what am I taking?
I get it.
So I started forcing him that he should change his lifestyle before he gets married.
Or he will meet a woman, a man.
Maybe.
He might meet a woman like you who want to do breakfast for you.
Maybe.
Do sandwich. Is this sandwich they call it?
Yes.
Clap sandwich, slide things, and lay a table in the presence of your own enemies, which is your soul. So you're advising him that he should start balancing his life.
I drew his attention towards his.
Because he didn't know what he's going through is wrong.
Yes.
He thought his life.
Yes. And he said he asked for him, don't worry his wife. That early in the morning you wake up and you do breakfast and those things.
Oh, he won't worry the wife.
Pack it, and it was so funny. It was a whole discussion in the office, and it just drew my, remembered me of that discussion we had.
So just by the way, can you just lift your head and see the Buko Marina? They have done some cover. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Now, so his technology went wrong or gone wrong. That they built the Bukom Arena for boxing, and our mind for the boxing is that boxing will constantly be done at night. So we don't need a shed over our head. We don't need rainy season. And this African Cup of Nation, I'm coming. This 13th African Games that is going on, there's boxing attached to it, and it happens in the morning. And when people come to the place to watch the boxing, the sun is too hot. So they are forcing to do a canopy over our head. One day, there will be a renovation here where they will cover the boxing arena. David, what were you going to say? Hello, David. Oh, I thought David was good. Yes, Now, can they?
Now, I think so now, yes, I'm for set. Breakfast and once a meal walking. Me can be as or bar or a bema, and from morning. Yeah, to me and us and baby, breakfast. When the kind of them on anything, now I am and Cassette. It's near the on this Anna, they put them. No, even crown a bearman at no. Never now obey an honor crown a bearman, Robert, or if I'm a grad and breakfast, you made the Kunami Penanopa. So I said, no, obey our mamma.
Yes, may drive and see on the wood.
You boss, we knew you back to see.
Forcing an answer like on pet.
In Qualabe, any day, almost so Papa Diano.
You were the real, yeah, mamma, yeah. You or better or the real on it, there must be Casa concern and say, be a dear own pen of a crock. Oh, if be a maker say, oh, there may own pro. Why a piano, who do dear, or also didn't dear, but if say on pen, when you never come one boom, like a bit like
who is managing the husband. Oh. So that's the essence of this discussion. Who is managing the husband? We are walking and you know the about and your body was a son.
What do you mean that James are dear? No, which mean that you know who are only that time and I make who are only that time.
And I say, I will say, Obana said, yes, so best son. Your banner said there because
Obit Mrs.
Colabe, me then say Colabe mo evende, almost on Papa Diano. Colabe mo, almost on Papa Diana, and I say, almost for Barney Dian.
Oh, Debbie, one said, a man of Musselina, one of Montanto and Colapa, Musselina, Bema, Bemo, times out. In the war, I was our hand. Oh, Abia, nkwala ya mabai una beche aduane no wo se oye ne sei mostly na nkwala no wo nche ti be ma na do no de no sorry
Mommy, why is daddy not eating with us on the table? Mommy, why is daddy not drinking the same thing we are drinking? Mommy, why is it that anytime we are drinking Milo, daddy doesn't take Milo?
He's not used. He's not used.
He's not used to what?
Eating like with us on dining table. You feel like eating alone.
Mommy, it's not good because our teacher says that the family that eats together stays together. That is what our teacher said. Mommy, so daddy doesn't want to eat with us. Why did he provide 4 chairs on the dining table? I'm talking about the Gen Z generation. They are counting the chairs. If you come to my house, I have a chair on the dining table. My son knows this is daddy's chair. When you visit us, you can't sit on daddy's chair. Okay. Yes, let me hear. Unim said a numti, and he done it when a decoration.
And you say, Unim Nelson on Yatia or Tapanasa, or go over every day. And yes, a crowd as I said, you only have training and Casa.
The first thing you learn from a wife is to learn eating your wife's food. And to buy a training in breakfast on the table, English breakfast and opa. Yeah, now go fussy wound.
Yeah, okay, so on now and it's an ammonia warrior, and I'm wanted to send Penatri into the San my winning. I was like Utimi and Sana about mobile warrior.
And you just say, yeah, train plan on breakfast in Mount. It is how you to say, and you did to say, a so ban and Mausia send you dear no breakfast. And
yeah, but me to say, but you said the beer, Sana may patch it.
Mate. Yes, sir. And yeah, before
Councillor, me person me bisa was be me pacho we be now for warrior. Na be no e wo nuama no bebria. Yes say wo be no okọ ware.
Minti ase. Okọ ware. Minti ase.
Aha. Say me oba me ko ware. Me ko ware o me oba me ko ware but be no wo nuanom ma bebri. Yes say me oba no me ko ware. Za be
o se boni bi ani hu. Adai.
Me cause I think no obi ka say ono oba no ko ware na be no e wo nuanom bebri like ma on ware fi say mostly na no a man make a decision for be no common make because a man
and to be kai say we be say a question bi tie hold on be say a question bi na me be say am faton say answer na be man be why no na ni nyamba no edidi woni fie enti e ware a ye nya ne den za question ba metwa san komodie so ba menfa unua be ma foforo wa be kai ho. All right. Okay, so let's speak you. Let's introduce ourselves and hear you. Let's go. Please, I don't speak Ga.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I speak English.
Okay, Councillor Richard. So this is Eugene. So I just want to say, sorry, I call you Palu too, Councillor Richard. So that's what.
Now I am Dr. Lutrod. So add the doctor to it.
Okay, Dr. Lutrod.
You are now speaking to.
I watched the entire ceremony.
So why have you not addressed me according to?
I was trying to address you according for. Okay. Sorry.
So I will definitely contribute to the program, but because you said you don't know who I am, and maybe I don't know it, that's why maybe I brought my face to the camera. Just
so this is your face.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. So this is Eugene. How many years? What's the last time you saw me? Not on screen. Physically, what was the last time?
Okay, not on screen. I think I met you at radiology. I think that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah.
So you are very wicked. 5 years ago, and you are telling me that you know me. Me, I don't know people after 1 year.
Okay, Dr. Lutro. So I'll come up later again to contribute. So I'm down there listening to you.
Good night.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks.
Why three? Our conversation is very straightforward. We are asking carefully that who must manage a husband? Who must manage a husband? And we are discussing, when you want to marry a woman, should you let the woman go and live with your mother so that you can learn how to manage the woman will go and learn how to manage you? And then we've discussed a lot. We've not really come to the main topic. So if you have joined us, what is your take? I'm listening to you, my brother. Unmute yourself now and talk.
Yesterday we were on the same platform, some different platform, and we make some great impact. It's good. Counselor, what I stand to I understand is that for a man to purely or duly live happily with a woman, it begins from the relationship. When the relationship grows, that is when you learn to manage each other.
When you say the relationship grows, which one are you talking about? Talking jolly or where?
Yes, please.
So every relationship end in marriage?
Not all.
Oh, okay.
Some.
Okay.
Not all end in marriage.
Okay.
It's only few that really ends in marriage. That is when the management for both parties, the man and the woman, are able to put things right and set things right.
Okay.
That is when marriage can come in.
Okay.
Because for the woman to go and stay with your mother to learn things about you, the man, it's impossible.
Okay.
How may I know? Maybe personally, my mother is not interested in the caliber of person that I've come in with.
Okay.
Sometimes it may be a tribal issue. Sometimes maybe the choice of profession.
No, but if your mother tribally is not connecting to the woman you want to marry, should you go ahead and marry that one?
That is it. So it's not possible for my woman to go and stay with my mother just to go and learn and master how I behave, how I interact with people. At the end of the day, she's going to live with me, she's going to stay with me.
But your mother will visit you. Yes. And they will expect her to cook quickly.
Yes, I know.
She doesn't know how to cook quickly. She doesn't know how to cook quickly.
I know. My mother have to accept. Because life, I stand to be corrected. You can't get all, and you can't receive all in life. That's what I have come to understand. You can't get all, you can't receive all. So my mother should understand that once she has been my choice, not everything that she may do, or not everything that she does, that may please you. So those minor things that piss you off, you manage that one and you embrace the one that really pleases you. In order to keep me happy and active in my matrimonial home, other than that, there will be chaos. But women, as they stand, they are very dicey. Today they are in good mood. Tomorrow they are pissed off. This morning they are happy with you. They are mad at you in the afternoon time.
Oh, is that so?
If you don't have the power to accept, admit, and manage them, it's not possible. It's not easy. Those of us that have got advantage to get married, at times you just have to ignore certain things.
Oh, so you are married?
Yes.
And you think it's an advantage?
Yes.
So if you are given a chance to marry again, will you marry your wife again?
Oh yes. Yes,
If your family want to add one of her sisters to the marriage, will you receive her?
No, please.
Why?
They might be sisters, but they might not have the same attitude or character.
Oh, okay. So, our question is, if your wife is trained with English breakfast, hey, somebody said me no. If you are given a chance, you marry your wife again, Omega. Omega, make a request and tell us why. But I have said that. Oh my God, whatever you want, ask. Sorry. Just ask. Omega says, me no. Is it that you will never marry your wife again when you're given the chance? Is that what you mean? But I like what you just said. The conversation is that who must manage a husband? And this week, that is my conversation. We have not yet gone into the detail of the conversation, but these are the auxiliaries that forms a husband. And I've been asking the same question in different dimensions. And I like the way I married her based on church punishment. Hey! Is it Omega? You married your wife based on church punishment. I don't understand. Does it mean that the church punished you to marry your wife? Why? You impregnated her and the church said you have to marry her by force? Or what? Let's have a conversation. So, like I was sharing with you, my friend, that say, yeah, oh, so she got pregnant. So now you are not happy with her. Oh no. You are not happy with her, divorce her before she becomes a burden to you. So, in this particular system, where the lady is not happy in the marriage, and the lady reported the husband, 4 kids. Hey, that thing you don't like and you produce 4. Forgive me, I'm only pulling your legs. The woman you don't like, you have 4 kids with her. Wow. Wow. Asemo. I told you today, whatever he said, I'll read. I can read your messages throughout. So, like I'm saying, the lady's worry is that breakfast, the husband will not eat. And see the funny part. There is another friend of hers who works in the same corporation with the husband. And they say every morning when the husband comes, around 11 o'clock, now Aswani Akoto Yokagaria bread. And that is why the wife is getting angry. I do breakfast for you. You say you don't eat. When you go to work, then you go and disgrace me by buying food. What is that? I wake up at dawn. So the woman says, what's it by the husband says, I'll see you on petty. It's your new tino. Me my mother ira opa. Now my yabo woman. Me chiwa sankem. They don't have a child yet. Still, also. Please, I have something to say about breakfast. Go ahead. The gentleman, go ahead. The gentleman, you have to speak louder small because it's raining here.
I said, I'm also so I would like to speak.
You are not feeling well.
So I would like to speak.
Ah. You are not feeling well, so you want to speak. What?
said, how to deal with the husband. And I know say it is the responsibility of the wife to manage her. But in certain cases, you guys have to know the ways. Also, to be clear, as a also to make a son. It's a everything there. It's a very difficult but I don't know
Yeah, kind of grass say, Uchi ni tutors won't too much, and the Antiwonka, as a mountain so. Nefi yale imuna catchy, and I increase your vital volume. I mean, he has a very good submission. But no credit say Yantinka. And Yantiwonka sana, and Ma will come with the Anuko Yabi. It's where they were Daroma. The gentleman, Miss Resse, Wahubrasian Nidium. If I talk Brebio, I said, I am very interested in your breakfast matter. My conversation is nice, but I know that it will land the two of us or all of us in the right position where we will understand the role of a husband and who must manage the husband. Because unfortunately for us, the management of the husband has become our problem. And based on that, most of us are not managing at all. Because if I'll manage and will land in trouble, then I'll leave it there like that. Breakfast, supper, lunch. One of my sweethearts told me that she likes food very much, but she doesn't cook it anymore. What is the reason? It says if she has to cook the fufu, she has to cook with one hand, pound with one hand, and the husband will come and eat. And I said, why? Your husband doesn't want to pound the fufu. He says, no, it's not that she doesn't want to pound. No. My husband doesn't know how to pound fufu because in their house, they never train him on how to pound fufu. So it's difficult. If you want to pound fufu with him, you have to be using one hand to be holding the pistol and directing. So it's worse when you pound it by yourself. What did I say? Say, oh, the neighbor say, on near fufu na. And say, oh, they want sabako. And so would drone. And yes, Sadia, Oba want to say, who I want to say, and you know, fufu. And Luntino, fufu, when Jai saw the fear. This said, what now will be a. This said, Nina Ketuabiaba. Now, what fast hour walk quite so. And ya fufu. And yes, sounds so dear. Need fufu. And I need fufu soon and say, no boy a day. And to on dimpo. And yan talk. And yan. This is a conversation. And it's not a joke. Some of the topics when I'm treating, it comes out of a lot of issues and incidents. Incidents and issues that have occurred. Incidents and issues that have become parts and parcel of our lives. And for that matter, we have to come in a long way to salvage the situation. So, I don't know. But our topic is who must manage a husband? The management of a husband, whose duty is it? And we started a conversation from when your wife is given to you. Is it right for you to let your wife go and live with your mother so she will learn how to manage you? Should it be that? I say a man or banner or wallet or no mammy cotsna. No sooner, Sena, your managing one. George Lutrot, my wife must go and live with my mother so she will learn how to, as it were, manage me. Is it possible that when my wife goes to live with my mother, the management will be easy? So this is the conversation. Proudly brought to you by Ginger Honey Chips. The chips of the season. 862-215-2007. All the interfering noise you hear as a result of the early morning rainfall in Accra, Ghana. I'm managing to move to the office. So there will be a quick break in transmission. But this conversation, I need to have it with you. The managing of a husband, is it very easy? And if it's easy, who makes it easy? Or better still, what makes it easy? Like somebody said, before the marriage, you can know whether the woman is good or not. Is it true? How true is that statement? Is it true that you can know the woman is good? So that when you marry her, you know that she's breakfast person and you are your Gary person. Got this lady and the husband. It's a big fight, though. And this fight is so difficult. To manage this fight. Because the woman you are marrying is breakfast. And the man you are marrying is Benkuni Kwine. You better Satina. Anapa. Woman is breakfast. Woman is MSC. I'm managing to step out of the car. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah, Eba. Yeah, Eba. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, officer. Yay. Yeah, good. I'm trying to get some covering over my head so I can get back to the office and continue this conversation. Because you see, so just give me a minute. Let me do this arrangement as quick as I can. Okay, very quick, very quick. The office will give us a good conversation as compared to the I want them to get set in my office for me. So when I step out, I'm stepping out very well. You understand? Yes. So you cannot beat nature. Nature has its own way. The rains are here. And unfortunately, I didn't have a signal of rain. So everything I need, once is ready, I don't have it. I'm stuck in my car. But I will step out with all these mobile phones. Friends, please don't go. Don't go. And when I'm saying don't go, I'm saying don't go because I know what I have for you. We will have a good time as I go to the office. Oh, yeah. We're going to have a good time. Very, very good time. So it's like somebody will say, so in a few minutes, I will jump out of the car. So just give me that magical time. Please. Facebook. You know how I do it. Let's just go for a commercial break. And when I come back, this conversation will continue.
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 215 2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but this ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America. Everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this. Or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but this ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America. Everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this. Or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but this ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America. Everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this. Or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. It's your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007 is your ginger honey chips. Get one for yourself. $10, free to go. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want. 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-2007.
So back online. If you are not online with me, then do something about your online, because I am back online. And once I'm back online, I'm expecting you to be also back online. Please get a friend and invite a friend that we are having a good chat. Tenant impregnated landlord's wife and daughter. This is no news, because as for a man impregnating, it's easy to find it. So if a tenant has impregnated landlord's wife and daughter, it's not bad. I'm going to work and I should have joined in. Yeah. Omega, this your story could have been a nice story to behold. But whatever it is, the whole of this week we are discussing who manages a husband and who must manage a husband. So it will not be too far-fetched from what you are doing. We'll do it together. So let's go right now. Let me have all of you joining me again. It's raining, and already we have a fiber optic challenge of fighting back. And all of a sudden, we have gotten this too as well coming in. I know how you feel, but let me say a big thank you to Ginger Honey Chips for supporting me, and also let me also get us going as we are discussing. Please share and invite a friend. I have a lot of people that I'm expecting them to come and join, but the internet is not giving them the right. But if you find yourself in a space where you have studied something and you want to share with us, where you are ready to also come and share, I am ready to do what I'm supposed to do. I think there's a book that was written by Dr. Charles Bachman about fathers and husbands. I said this year I'm going to write about who a man is. I'm going to distinguish between a man, a father, and a husband. It's a book I'm supposed to write. Managing in-laws is also a book I'm supposed to write. And so it will be fun when everything is said and done. I am I am not too sure of what the next page of the next book I'll write will look like. Because my first writing, I want to launch more than one book. So I'm going to write more than one book, and it will not be too big a volume that you can read. It will be a book that will be readable, easily read, with good font size, and I will launch it. I'm ready to do that. And I know I'll get the support of those who will want to support me. Back to our conversation. We've done 1 hour 30 minutes of a discussion, and it was very interactive until the rain distracted me and I had to change way. So I'm back. What is the discussion on the blog? The discussion is very simple. Who must manage a husband? The management of a husband. Whose duty is it to manage a husband? If there's anything that must be managed in the life of a husband, who should it be? And we've had a lot of conversation. Oh, my brother, Achilles, thank you so much. Achilles, thank you very much. Good morning, sir. I salute and greet you, sir. I'm present in class. Welcome. Welcome, Achilles. I think we have to unanimously vote you as the unofficial class prefect from the state. Bismarck is our class prefect, and on Facebook he was voted, and we've not gotten a replacement. We need an addition because currently he's busy. And Abna is our class rep on TikTok. And so there's a lot. I'm happy you've come up here. So our discussion is that who manages a husband, or who must manage a husband? And the first question was, should you carry your wife to your mother who has given birth to you and has lived with you for a longer time to train the woman you are married to so the woman can learn how to manage you? There was a question we asked. Then we came back to the lifestyle. So if my wife should go and study how to manage me for my mother, then most of the people that came said it's not saying, there's no sense in it. It should not be done. Then came back to the conversation of the lifestyle of the man. A lady friend of mine who is struggling to solve a breakfast problem with her husband. The breakfast problem is that the woman lived with a family that no matter how corporate they were, none of them will miss breakfast on the dining table with the family. Father, mother, and all the siblings, they will sit on the dining table in the morning. They pray together, break bread together. Then they will leave to work. Then she was working even in the bank, but breakfast is ready and they will drive off together. Then she's now married to a man who believes in Yokegari at 11 o'clock and keep on drinking water in the office environment. Wache Banku in the morning. And now that she has decided that I'm married to this man, wakes up early in the morning, prepare this before going to work. When they call the husband to eat, the husband says, I can't eat early morning like this. And I don't like this early morning like this. She managed after a year to ask him, so what would you like to take in the morning? And the husband thought she cannot do it. So she asks for Baire, Bordier, or money froyer. And the woman has started doing a whole buffet in the morning. The tea is available, the porridge is available, and all this is done. Still, the man says, can you give it to me to take it to work? And according to her principle, her mother says, when you pack breakfast for people, they don't have time to eat in the office. And it is true. It might not be by research, but let me tell you, my breakfast is usually packed for me in the morning. And before I'll eat my breakfast, not because I'm fasting, I will disgracefully eat the breakfast regularly at 12. See my breakfast. My wife has really taken her trouble to make sure that I come with breakfast. Here am I. If I don't really take my trouble into consideration, I will not be able to eat this breakfast. So it's true, when breakfast is packed for husbands, it's hard for them to leave their work and come and eat. So she said based on that, she learned that she's not going to give the husband breakfast to work. So when a man is asking for her to pack it, she says, no, me to pack him out. And it has become a problem. What is killing her is that the husband works with one of her schoolmates that they were very close and attended their marriage. Every day, the schoolmate will call and say, and you, this break, echo, best at 9-10 more, echo di mami yok garibi. Obedi gobe, no obedi benkwano pa, asanwaba. So the husband is keeping the breakfast, the English breakfast at home, with all the sandwiches and the chuminines. But the woman is a fancy and will come to work and go and get gobe, watch it, and come and eat at 11, and will drink water throughout till 3 o'clock. You find him eating something again. Could it be that the man is trying to diet? And when we try to investigate, the man says this is his life. And he doesn't think that marriage or marrying the wife should distort his program of eating. He doesn't think it's right that a husband like him should follow the dictates of the eating pattern of the wife. He was not trained with breakfast. And then my driver was sharing with us that he has a staff in the office that a young man said growing up every morning when the mother is going to work, which means the mother was a market woman. When they are going to school, they'll give him money for breakfast and for lunch. So he's giving money to buy food at his own discretion when he was younger going to school. And with all the friends they all had together in school, every day they end up buying wache, omu, jollof every morning when he takes the money. So he's never, from childhood till he went to the university and graduated, I've never seen anything like breakfast in the morning. But we'll see wache, we'll see yokegali, we'll see banku omotuo in the morning. Because the friends they hang out with, this is what they all do together. Now he's telling the guy, work on yourself before you get married, because the family will want to eat together. And one of the things that breakfast will bring is a corporate woman who wants to cook a corporate meal for you. And here you are, that you love this one. Let me use myself for example. I learned to eat outside at the very last age of my life. phone calls coming up here. I'm still expecting a little write-up and a lot of conversation. Akilos just came. I've done 1 hour 40 minutes. And as I entered here, I've done 20 minutes. This conversation must be continued. It must be continued sensibly. So we know what to do. Who must manage a husband? And that is how loud the conversation has become. Everybody seems to look busy. So we're not going up. I want to end here. And anytime I say I want to end, I have a reason why I want to end, because it's interactive. So when the people are not ready to interact, give them the chance to come back at the right time. So you don't burn credits and we don't have anything. But learn to be a husband as you have come to join us today. Good morning. Thank you for coming. And definitely, I'll get you again. Or we'll get ourselves again. So wherever you are, thank you for joining me. Killers, thank you for joining me. Facebook, I'm not happy with your numbers that you have sent me here. Maybe the timing is wrong. I'll come back to you. A good morning to you. Bye-bye for me. Oh, I'm doing well, but you are late. We'll come back and continue this conversation. So unfortunately, I ended and I sing, oh my God. Oh my God. I nearly lost one of the giants in it. Let me just see if I can pick it and postpone the conversation because. Hello.
Hello, good
Dr.
morning.
Bachman.
Good morning.
Dr. Bachman.
Good morning, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Dr. Bachman. Oh, you came at the latter end. We want to have you from the beginning. This conversation, yes, we'll have the conversation again. Our conversation is about who must manage a husband in the marriage. Is it your mother-in-law? Is it you, the wife? Because, for example, Dr. Bachman knows how to eat English breakfast, but has a connection with Kotolo and Banku for breakfast as well. So why you marry a woman whose interest and training is an English breakfast sandwich at chills, and here comes Bachman, whose life is Charlie Aye Banku Lebi Atima Koni Anunu. And the woman gets up early morning to do all these wonderful English breakfasts. And the husband goes like, I can't eat this in the morning. And we hear from friends in town that your husband is always early in the morning at 11 o'clock at the choba, eating your kagari or wache or banku. Can't you do something for him at home? So it's part of our conversation we're doing. And we're waiting for you to join us till we just miss you. Our friends just left us. We'll get you into this conversation because I know you wrote a book. You wrote a book on fathers.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. A small book that you wrote with a lot of content. So Dr. Bachman, you have the link now. When we start, I'll send you the link like I sent it to you. I miss you. Thank you for all your congratulation messages ever since I was honored.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I'm so proud of you. I am ever so proud of you. There comes a time in a man's life that God honors you. And when God honors you, no man can take it away from you. And this is what has happened to you. And I am grateful. I am honored and grateful by God.
Thank you. I'm so grateful that I hear your voice. When I hear your voice, I don't know what to do.
Yes, Yehovah. What the situation, what it is that I think most women don't take time to know their husbands. And they do this parochial relationship.
The network is not making us enjoy Dr. Bachman's voice. I mean, the network is bad. I don't know if it's my network because it's raining. Because in UK, they don't have a challenge like us in Ghana. We have a serious challenge right now in Ghana. And that has been our problem we are facing.
I heard.
We are trying to manage it.
It is well. Something will change very soon. I mean, God will bless. Let me try and see what I can do. Oh, Mini Sanipone. Eh?
Oh, Mini Sanipone. Oh, Mini Sanipone, Dr. Bachman. The network is